Hello Aquarius, Moon Rising and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Aquarius, today we're going to focus on your past, present, as well as your future, but we're also going to see the ultimate outcome of your current situation. So with all that being said, Aquarius, let's get started. All right, Aquarius, in the past, we do have the Three of Wands. Your current energy is the Seven of Swords. And in your future, we do have the Eight of Swords. As far as your ultimate outcome is concerned, we do have the Ace of Wands. Okay. Aquarius, you currently find yourself in a very, very indecisive place over someone and or something. We're obviously going to look a little bit more into this entire situation to see what's going on, but this to me feels like the epitome of you not necessarily knowing whether to go left or to go right. I just feel like a really big decision needs to be made on your behalf and you just don't know what to do. Like you just don't know what to do. You just don't know what to do. So let's look a little bit more into this entire situation, Aquarius, and see what's going on. Tell me more about the Three of Wands for Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus. So we do have the Three of Cups, of Four of Pentacles, and then we also have the Page of Pentacles. So in the recent past, Aquarius, I do see you, meeting someone new / talking to someone new. Now, this could definitely represent somebody that, you met online or possibly through a mutual friend. The reason why I'm saying you may have met this person online is because it looks like, this relationship started with distance involved, but I am definitely getting that you recently started talking to someone / dating someone. And there's a big part of you that would like to see where this relationship goes, between you and them. But interesting enough, I feel like there's something that's holding you back from really getting to know them, and honestly build a relationship with them. Something's holding you back. Yeah, like something's holding you back from making time for them and or room for them. Something's holding you back, Aquarius. Tell me more about this. This is interesting. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Oh, Aquarius. We have the Emperor, we have the Queen of Wands, and then we also have the oh God. Okay. Now we see what's holding you back, and it kind of looks like it's a whole nother individual. Yeah, this could definitely represent somebody that you share finances with, somebody that you share a home with. For some of you, you could be married. You could be married or in a relationship with someone. I feel like there's somebody else that's clearly in your life, Aquarius. And I feel like that's what's kind of holding you back, you know what I mean, from pursuing this person the way that you would like to pursue this person, getting to know this person the way that you would like to get to know them. I think it's just kind of hard for you to build and establish a relationship with said person when you currently find yourself either married or in a relationship with someone, is basically what I'm getting, Aquarius. Here's the thing. When it comes down to this person that you share finances with or that you share a home with or that you're married to in a relationship with, I don't even feel like you know what to do with them, to be completely honest. You don't know what to do with them. You don't know where things are heading, you don't know where things are heading here between you and this person. You don't. I want to look a little bit more into this relationship that you're currently in. Tell me more about the 10 of Pentacles. We got the 10 of Wands that fell to the ground. We got the Tower to the 6 of Cups. All right, 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it kind of looks like things between you and this person have been, very hard and rocky, I would say, as of lately, is basically what I'm getting. So yeah, when it comes down to this person that you're either married to or in a relationship with, you don't really know, if this is going to work out between you and this person. To be honest, you don't know if things are going to actually work out between you and this person. You just don't know where this relationship between you and them is essentially heading. Now, even though things have been rocky between you and this individual as of lately, and you don't really know in which direction this relationship is heading in, you still, for the most part, feel, restricted when it comes down to this other individual. You still kind of feel restricted. Um, in other words, you can't just get up and go meet up with them, you know what I mean, without this other individual suspecting that something's going on. You can't just, pick up the phone and have a full-blown conversation with them without this other individual that you're either married to or in a relationship with suspect, that, something's going on. Like, I feel like you're trying to avoid this person from, like, finding out, you know what I mean, about this other, individual is basically what I'm getting. All right, let's look at the Eight of Swords here in the near future. Got the Three of Pentacles to the Devil, and then we also have the Ten of Cups. Okay. Aquarius, when it comes down to this person that you're either married to or in a relationship with, you don't really know if you want to stick around or not. Like, you don't really know if you want to stick around or not, to be completely honest. Like, you don't really know what to do with this person that you're currently married to in a relationship with. Like, all you know is that you would love to be happy. You just don't think that you could be able to obtain that level of happiness that you truly want and desire, you know what I mean, with them, due to how toxic and chaotic things are between you and this person. Now, when it comes down to this other, individual, this is someone that you would like to, like, get to know and see, if in all actuality the grass is green on the other side or not. So it kind of looks like you would like to get to know this other person first, just to kind of see, if the grass is greener on the other side or not. Because you don't want to leave, it looks like you don't want to leave this entire situation behind until for sure that, this is the person, right, that you want to go off and build and establish a life with. But like I said, it's like, it's kind of hard, I would say, for you to go off and get to know this person and see where life could possibly take the both of you without this other individual suspecting that something's just not right here. Like, something just ain't right here is basically what I'm getting. Like, eventually, I think that that they're going to eventually catch on. I think that that this person's going to eventually suspect that you're basically up to no good. You know what I mean? In other words, it's like you want to get to know them to see where life could potentially take, you and this individual before, I guess, leaving this entire situation behind. But at the same exact time, it's like, you don't want to, like, risk it because, like, what if this person finds out and then they end up leaving you, and then, things don't work out between you and this person that you would like to get to know. You know what I mean? All right, let's look at the outcome. We got the Ace of Wands as the outcome here, with the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands to the Six of Pentacles. As far as you and this new person is concerned, like, I do see things unfolding really nicely here between you and this person, but it's still kind of early to tell, if this is, someone that you could actually go off and see yourself building and establishing a life with. It's just too early to tell. This relationship looks like it's at the very beginning stages, of a relationship, Aquarius. So it's too early to tell if this is someone that you can honestly foresee yourself building and establishing a life with. It just kind of looks like you need a little bit more time to, like, get to know this person first before you make any sort of final decision about this person over here that you're either married to or in a relationship with. What's going on with this person that Aquarius is either married to or in a relationship with? Okay, we got the Page of Swords. We got the Two of Swords, and then we also have the Knight of Wands. One second. Tell me more about the Two of Swords. We got the Justice card to the Five of Wands, and then we also have the Two of Cups out here. Okay. So when it comes down to this, person that you're either, like, married to or in a relationship with, it's like a part of them, finds themselves in the exact same boat that you find yourself in. Like, it's like a part of them wants this relationship to work, but there's also that other part of them that feels like it's just never going to work between the two of you. This person's more so sitting in this energy of, what, I guess we'll see where life takes us then. You know, I guess we'll see where life takes us. I guess we'll see, you know, whatever happens, happens, you know. But deep down inside, do they want the amount of time and energy they've invested into you in this dynamic that they share with you to count for something? Absolutely, they do. And this is why this person is choosing to kind of stick around and see where life ends up taking the both of you. You know, it's basically, you know, what I'm getting. Is basically what I'm getting. So it's evident to me that the both of you want to make this relationship work. You, as well as this person, just have your doubts and reservations, though. You know, like, a lot of you think that it's just not going to work between me and this person, and this person feels the same. Like, there's a part of them that feels like it's just not going to work between you and them. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. But I feel like the both of you want it to work. You know, that's the thing. I think that the both of you want it to work, but I feel like you guys have tried so many times to make this relationship work, and it's just not working. It's just not working out. It's basically what I'm getting. It's just not working out. Yeah, it's just not working out. And I feel like that's very discouraging to, like, you as well as your person, because I could tell that y'all want to make this relationship work, but it's like every time y'all try to make it work, it's like, you know, it just, you know, something just happens, you know what I mean? Causing, you know, fighting and arguing and, you know, disagreements, you know, between the two of you, and tension and conflict, you know? But like I said, I feel like this person, you know, just wants to, like, kind of wait and see where life could potentially take the both of you. And, you know, I guess whatever happens, happens. But it kind of looks like you're trying to figure out, like, okay, like, where's this other situation going to take me? You know what I mean? Like, is the grass green on the other side or not? You know, I just kind of see you trying to figure that out, you know, before you make a final decision, you know, about this person that you're either married to or in a relationship with. All right. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.